Hello my dear students. So in the last class up to now we have studied about the dehydration of alcohols along with Sage rule, some neat questions, and also in the last class I have started one topic, dehydrogenation of alcohols, catalytic dehydrogenation of alcohols upon heating with by passing over the surface of hot copper or silver. Yes or no beta? So in that reaction what we have studied, primary alcohols upon by passing over the hot copper or silver, primary alcohol gives aldehyde and secondary alcohol gives ketones and tertiary alcohols gives alkanes. Like the topic we have studied beta. Right. Now in this class only we are going to discuss completely about the oxidation of alcohols by using different types of oxidizing agents. Story is only about oxidation in this class. So try to remember, be careful beta. Good. So in that first topic is oxidation of alcohols with the oxidizing agent. First time you are listening this words नाना, you don't know up to now. अब तक तुमने कभी भी सुना भी नहीं दिए इसको. इतने difficulty words है नाना, try to remember. PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate. I will give you the name and formula also, but try to remember. Pyridinium chlorochromate. Next, PDC, pyridinium dichromate. Next one is CrO3, chromic anhydride. These are the three oxidizing agents. By using these three oxidizing agents, now we are going to do oxidation of alcohols. Okay, one by one we will discuss later. Let us go for, I am going to show you the statement. We are going to discuss about the primary alcohol. Yeah, so primary alcohols, they undergo oxidation with, one is nothing but PCC, and also we can use PDC, PCC or PDC. Try to remember beta, important part. CrO3 oxidizing agent is suitable only for secondary alcohol, not for primary and not for tertiary. Try to remember. That's why here I am not writing any CrO3. Only for primary we have to use PCC and PDC. Okay. Primary alcohols on oxidation with pyridinium chlorochromate and pyridinium dichromate, it forms the product is nothing but aldehyde. Which product you are getting beta? Aldehyde. Right. Shall we discuss about the equation beta? First of all, tell me a formula of primary alcohol. Primary alcohol formula is nothing but R bonded to CH2 bonded to OH. RCH2OH. So it is a formula of what beta? Primary alcohol. Good. It upon oxidation, addition of free oxygen O. Addition of oxygen takes place by using the oxidizing agent. One is PCC and one more is nothing but PDC. Pyridinium chlorochromate, pyridinium dichromate, like that we have to be considered. Good. And we are getting the product is nothing but aldehyde. What is the formula of aldehyde? RCHO. Let us see what is the byproduct. Okay, primary alcohols on oxidation gives what is the product beta? Aldehyde. And see the byproduct here. From CH2 we are going to remove one H atom. From OH यहाँ से भी एक H atom remove कीजिए. H, okay ना, they are removed. Removal of hydrogen is also what beta? Oxidation that combines with O and removed in the form of what beta? H2O. Here you are getting the byproduct is water molecule. Okay, but from alcohol we removed, okay na, two hydrogen, and to that alcohol we are adding oxygen. So addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen, both we have to be said that oxidation. Good. So let us go for one example. In place of R, I am going to write CH3. CH3 bonded to CH2 bonded to OH. So the compound name is nothing but ethyl alcohol. What is the compound name? Ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol upon oxidation. Upon oxidation. Yes, it gives the product. Oxidation with what? Same thing, either PCC or PDC. So we are getting the product here. The group CH3 remains as it is. From CH2 we are removing one hydrogen, remaining is nothing but CH. Again from OH we are removing hydrogen, remaining is oxygen. CH3 bond CHO, nothing but you are getting the product is acetaldehyde. In yesterday class also already I told you about this. Yes, removal of, okay, now the two removed hydrogen combines with oxygen and goes to be eliminated in the form of water molecule. Good. Let us go for second. For second one directly I am going to give the example. तो equation भी लिख सकते हैं as you wish. Okay. Do you want equation? Yeah, I will show you better. R bonded to CH. CH below plane OH. Again bonded to R. See the formula carefully. Here OH connected to a carbon. Again carbon connected to respective surrounding two alkyl groups. So we can say secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol upon oxidation means addition of oxygen. Addition of oxygen takes place in presence of reducing agent PCC, and also we can use PDC, and also we can use CRO3. CRO3 भी use कर सकते हैं because of CRO3 is selectively oxidizes only secondary alcohols. Good. So from central C we have to remove one hydrogen, and from O we have to remove another. The two hydrogens are removed by taking one oxygen in the form of water molecule. After removal of the two hydrogens between carbon and oxygen, single bond becomes what by law? Double bond. So R bonded to C, double bond O bonded to R. So what is the product you are getting? C double bond O compounds are nothing but the ketones. Right. Just to see the body clearly, primary alcohols on oxidation gives aldehydes, and secondary alcohols on oxidation gives ketones. Be fixed in your mind. Multi times it goes to be repeat beta. Yeah, let us go for example. Again in both the R place I am going to write the CH3. So come and say the formula. CH3 bond CH, and you suppose it is connected to OH group. Again one of the R is there. Again this R also goes to be replaced by CH3. What is the name of this compound? 2-propanol, or we can say common name is nothing but isopropyl alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol. OH connected to carbon, that carbon connected to nearby another two carbon, so we can say example for secondary alcohol. And ethyl alcohol is the example of primary, that's why it gives aldehyde, and isopropyl alcohol is nothing but secondary, that's why it upon oxidation gives ketones. Go for, yes, secondary alcohol example I have written here. It upon oxidation, oxidation with oxidizing agents, number one is nothing but PCC, and one more is nothing but PDC, and also we can use CRO3, chromic anhydride. Any one oxidizing agent you can use here. Automatically secondary alcohols, they will oxidize to ketone. Good. CH3 group I am going to write as it is. Central C से एक H remove कीजिए from below plane. Okay ना, O connected to H ना बेटा. Yes, that hydrogen also you have to be removed. After removal of both the hydrogens, यहाँ पर oxygen के बीच में, carbon के बीच में single bond becomes what बेटा? Double bond. Next, remaining another group that is nothing but CH3. This we have to be write as it is. So that removed two hydrogens, they combine with free oxygen and goes to be eliminated in the form of water molecule. CH3 bond, C double bond O CH3. It is the example of ketone compound, but its exact name is nothing but what? Acetone. In yesterday class also we have studied that. Okay. So primary alcohols upon oxidation gives aldehydes, and secondary alcohols upon oxidation gives what beta? Ketones. Example is ethyl alcohol gives acetaldehyde, and isopropyl alcohol gives what beta? Acetone. Try to remember the reducing agents and product along with name and formula. Try to make practice beta. Good. Sir, what about tertiary alcohol? Yes, here I am going to show you. Remember kar lo. Tertiary alcohols upon oxidation with what? PCC, and also we can say PDC, and also we can say CRO3. By using these reagents, they does not show any reaction because of they do not undergo any oxidation. So the question is, why tertiary alcohols do not undergo oxidation? Tell me first of all, what is the formula of tertiary alcohol? First suppose R bonded to C, above plane R and below plane R, and it connected to what is the group beta OH. Connected to what is the group OH. So listen carefully, see the board here. Just once again see the formula of primary alcohol. Primary alcohol, and that carbon contain two hydrogen. Secondary alcohol, again that carbon contain one hydrogen. Tertiary alcohol, is there any hydrogen atom? So we have to be say that due to absence of which hydrogen atom? Tertiary hydrogen atom. Due to absence of tertiary hydrogen atom, tertiary alcohols, they won't undergo oxidation. They will undergo oxidation, but by using some special oxidizing agents, by using drastic conditions only. That conditions I will tell you in next category. Okay? But by using PCC and PDC and CRO3, they won't oxidize because of reason is due to absence of tertiary hydrogen atom. Okay, now, yeah, once again. So primary alcohols upon oxidation gives aldehydes, secondary alcohols upon oxidation gives ketones, and tertiary alcohols, they won't undergo oxidation because of, due to the absence of what beta? Tertiary hydrogen atom. I hope you understand that story clearly. Right. Now I want to show you, sir, तुम 10 मिनट से बोल रहे कि what is meant by PCC, PDC, CrO3, sir, we are not getting what is meant by PCC, what is meant by PDC. Let us, okay, now see about that, Nana. So PCC, what is the name of PCC? उसका formula क्या हो सकता? Formula is also repeated, Nana. CET में, NEET में, so okay ना, बहुत बार repeat हो चुका है वो. Okay. Let us see one by one. First of all, I am going to say about the first oxidizing agent, CrO3. Actually, around 15 to 20 oxidizing agents are there, Nana. They are important for objective point of view. So, the list of oxidizing agents and their importances that we will discuss in tomorrow's class. But as per theory, let us discuss first of all. Okay? Right. So, CrO3, the name of CrO3 is called chromic anhydride. What is the name, beta? Chromic anhydride. Good. So what is the use of chromic anhydride? It is a oxidizing agent, but it selectively oxidizes only secondary alcohols to ketones. This point you have to be remembered. Good. Next, go for here. What is another oxidizing agent? Here we have used beta PCC. PCC. What is the name of PCC? P for pyridinium. I am not saying pyridine, I am saying pyridinium. Next, another C indicates chloro and another C indicates chromate. So now you see the full form, complete abbreviation of PCC. Pyridinium chlorochromate, PCC. Okay, beta? Right. So what is the molecular formula of this? Okay, now PCC. PCC का molecular formula discuss करेंगे. Pyridine C5H5 and it connected to N. This is the formula of pyridine, you know very well. But I am saying pyridinium means we have to be right here H and nitrogen contain the charge positive. This is the formula of pyridinium. Try to remember better. C5H5NH plus. This is called pyridinium. Next, connected to chloro group Cl and connected to chromate. What is the formula of chromate? CrO3 minus 1. So this is cationic form, CrO3 minus is anionic form. Try to remember. Pyridinium chlorochromate. So for this I am going to show the structure also. Same like benzene ring, but one of the carbon replaced by what beta? Nitrogen. Same inside 3 pi bonds will be there, they are in delocalization. Same looking like benzene beta, but one of the carbon replaced by what? N. And that nitrogen contain lone pair, but that lone pairs are donated to hydrogen, bonded to H. Due to the donation nature, nitrogen contain the charge is positive. So this is the formula of pyridinium and it connected to Cn and bonded to CrO3 minus. Good. Okay, दो भी मैंने जनरल फार्मूला भी बता दिया, स्ट्रक्चरल फार्मूला भी मैंने बता दिया बेटा. I hope you understand. Right. Now tell me, what is the use of PCC? Just now we have studied primary alcohol changes to aldehyde and secondary alcohol changes to what? Ketone. Okay. PCC oxidizes primary alcohols to aldehydes and secondary alcohols to what beta? Ketones. These are the importances of PCC oxidizing agent. Story clear. Let us go for third one. ये भी important ही हो सकता है बेटा. That is nothing but PDC. PDC. What is meant by PDC? Same. P indicates pyridinium. Pyridinium. And DC. DC means dichromate. So what is the complete abbreviation of PDC beta? Pyridinium dichromate. Let us go for molecular formula. C5H5NH. N contain charge plus. So this is nothing but pyridinium. It connected to dichromate ion. Dichromate ion formula Cr2O7 minus 2. एक बार तुम PCC formula देखिए. CrO3 minus 1. So pyridinium is only 1. But here dichromate ion charge 2. So pyridinium taken twice. Like that you have to make the balancing. Right. Let us go for इसका भी मैं आपको structure बता देता हूँ. Same you have to be considered the pyridine ring. And it connected to nitrogen, connected to hydrogen. Due to donating nature here, nitrogen having the charge is nothing but positive. and it connected to dichromate ion Cr2O7 minus 2, and यहाँ पर pyridinium taken choice. So this is the formula of pyridinium dichromate. Again same thing ना, pyridinium dichromate, it oxidizes the primary alcohols to aldehydes and it oxidizes the secondary alcohols to ketones. Secondary alcohols to ketones. So these are the three important oxidizing agents. They are evergreen and very important for theory cum objective. Okay now? Right. So up to now we have studied only about the oxidation of alcohols with only by using three oxidizing agents. One is PCC, one more is PDC, one more is nothing but CrO3. Next, let us go for oxidation of alcohols with acidified KMnO4, potassium permanganate, and also we can use acidified K2Cr2O7, potassium dichromate. First year से अपन पढ़ाई कर रहे बेटा, you know very well. So what are the two powerful oxidizing agents? One is nothing but potassium permanganate and one more is nothing but potassium dichromate. What is the formula of potassium permanganate beta? KMnO4. And what is the formula of potassium dichromate? K2Cr2O7. So first of all, सबका mind में एक point remember कर लो. Give any two examples of oxidizing agents. Of course, a number of oxidizing agents are there, but सबके लिए common remember करना, most powerful and common oxidizing agents are KMnO4, potassium permanganate, and K2Cr2O7, potassium dichromate. Okay. Now by using that reducing agents, by using that oxidizing agents, we are going to oxidize the various types of alcohols, means primary and secondary and what beta tertiary. अपन तीन को भी आप oxidize करेंगे. Good. Again, let us go for statement. First of all, number 1. Primary alcohols upon oxidation with acidified KMnO4, and also you can consider K2Cr2O7, and also you can consider what beta? That is nothing but chromic acid. It is new point to you, try to remember. So primary alcohols upon oxidation with acidified KMnO4, and also we can use acidified K2Cr2O7, potassium dichromate, and also we can use another reagent H2Cr O4, chromic acid. Try to remember the formula. Chromic acid. What is the formula of chromic acid? H2Cr O4. And one more is potassium permanganate and one more is potassium dichromate. Reaction taking place in which medium? Acidic medium. H plus I have indicated here. Good. Statement. So primary alcohols upon oxidation with acidified KMnO4 or K2Cr2O7 or chromic acid, they are going to give you the product is nothing but again same product, aldehyde. Primary alcohols upon oxidation always gives aldehyde, but listen carefully. Here we are using strongest oxidizing agents due to their more oxidizing power. Again that aldehydes can be oxidized to carboxylic acids. This is the main point here. Okay, but by using PCC and PDC from a primary alcohol, what you are getting? Only aldehyde. But here aldehydes can also be changes into carboxylic acids. Okay beta. Right. Let us go for one example directly. Primary alcohol. Let us go for ethyl alcohol. CH3 bonded to CH2, CH2 bonded to OH. This is the example of primary alcohol, and the compound name is nothing but ethyl alcohol, and IUPAC name is nothing but ethanol. So ethyl alcohol, it is a primary alcohol. What I told you, undergo oxidation, addition of free oxygen or nascent oxygen. Because of these are the most powerful oxidizing agents. Okay, oxidation takes place in presence of acidified potassium permanganate or potassium dichromate, and also we can consider chromic acid. Good. And what is the product you are getting beta? Aldehyde. So ethyl alcohol gives which aldehyde? Acetaldehyde. Just now in above property we have studied. And H combines with O and removed in the form of H2O. Okay. I hope you understand this clearly. So what is the product you are getting? CH3 bond CHO. The product name is nothing but acetaldehyde. So after the formation of acetaldehyde, the reaction won't be stopped here, because of here we are not using PDC, PCC. We are using powerful oxidizing agents. That's why due to the use of that powerful oxidizing agents, automatically aldehydes again upon further oxidation they changes into the carboxylic acids. So CH3C, already it contains one oxygen, we are providing another due to the purpose of oxidation, and it contains hydrogen. So the procedure is nothing but what beta? In that reaction the final product is nothing but acetic acid. Okay, so primary alcohols upon oxidation gives aldehydes, again that aldehydes upon oxidation gives carboxylic acids. Just you check one thing, starting reactant is ethyl alcohol, it contains how many carbon? 2 carbon. Next, intermediate is what? Acetaldehyde, it also contains how many carbon? 2 carbon. What is the final product? Acetic acid, it also contains how many carbon? 2 carbon. So the condition is primary alcohols upon oxidation gives, with especially KMnO4 and K2Cr2O7, they will give acetaldehyde, and followed by oxidation gives what? Acetic acid. Yes, maybe ethyl alcohol, or maybe intermediate acetaldehyde, or maybe final product acetic acid. All they should contain maximum same number of carbon. 2 carbon, 2 carbon, 2 carbon. All they contain same number of carbon. So carboxylic acids, which are which is the final product. Carboxylic acids must contain equal number of carbons with respect to the starting material, that is nothing but ethyl alcohol. Good. Let us go for second one, that is for secondary alcohols. Secondary alcohols upon oxidation with same thing beta, acidified KMnO4, and also we can consider acidified K2Cr2O7. Here we can't use chromic acid. So remember कीजिए, chromic acid is suitable only for what? Primary alcohol, and that can oxidize into finally carboxylic acid. But here only KMnO4 and K2Cr2O7. Yeah, common answer तो सबको मालूम. Primary alcohols upon oxidation gives aldehyde, and यहाँ पर भी secondary alcohols upon oxidation gives what beta? Ketones. But you know very well. Again same thing, here we are using powerful oxidizing agent. Due to their more oxidizing power, again ketones can be oxidized to carboxylic acids. But we have a small difference. Aldehyde, primary alcohols upon oxidation finally gives carboxylic acids, and secondary alcohols also upon oxidation finally gives carboxylic acids. Both are giving finally carboxylic acid. But the difference क्या हो सकता? The difference is carboxylic acids, they should contain equal number of carbon in the case of primary, and carboxylic acids, they are having less number of carbons as compared to the secondary alcohol. So carboxylic acids, they are having less number of carbons as compared to the respective alcohol. Alcohol से compare किए तो carboxylic acid में carbon कम रहना पड़ेगा, but in case of primary carboxylic acids, they are having same number of carbons as compared to the alcohol. Right. मैं आपको secondary alcohol का example आपको बता देता हूँ बेटा. Let us go for secondary alcohol. Evergreen example up to now, so many times we have studied about that. CH3 bond CH, below plane is OH, again bonded to CH3, 2 propanol, or we can say common name is nothing but isopropyl alcohol. Okay, na beta. Right. Now that isopropyl alcohol undergo the procedure is oxidation. Oxidation takes place in presence of acidified K2Cr2O7, potassium dichromate. Good. So H combines with O and removed in the form of what beta? H2O. After that single bond become double bond. Same thing. Secondary alcohols upon oxidation, first of all they will give the product is ketone, and the ketone is nothing but acetone. Ketone is nothing but acetone. But listen Nana, so many times I told you one thing. I use the word is nothing but keto-enol tautomerism. कौन सा word use किया मैंने? Keto-enol tautomerism. That is possible only after rearrangement. So keto form, acetone is nothing but keto form. That keto form we can convert into enol form. How to convert the keto to enol? First CH3 I am writing as it is. Functional group adjacent is alpha. From alpha place we have to delocalize the one bond, means we have to remove the hydrogen. That removed hydrogen Okay, now moves towards the oxygen means here we have to be write the OH. नहीं तो एवो प्लेन में लिख सकते हैं, as you wish, no problem. And after that, यहाँ पर after removal of hydrogen, your single bond become double bond and CH3 changes into CH2. Double bond, that means in connected to OH, that is nothing but O. So what is the product you are getting? Beta? Enol. Keto form changes into enol after rearrangement of alpha hydrogen. After rearrangement of alpha hydrogen, like this. CH3H, nothing but, okay, CH2 bond HCH3. So this bond I am going to be delocalized here, and as compared to carbon, oxygen contain more electronegativity. So this pi bond goes to be delocalized towards the oxygen beta. And this hydrogen shifted towards the O become OH, and यहाँ पर single bond become double bond. Keto form changes into enol form. Maybe keto, maybe enol, whatever that may be, it is the unstable form. Because of here we are using powerful oxidizing agents. Again that keto or enol again finally undergo oxidation and forms the carboxylic acids. Now that enol form undergo oxidation by using 4 moles of oxygen. Then only balancing will be over. Right. So upon oxidation, final oxidation, bond breaking takes place between C double bond C. And that free C removed in the form of CO2. And that free H2 we have to be removed in the form of H2O. So this group was completely eliminated. Remaining CH3 bond C, I am going to write as it is. After breaking the 2 bonds, we have to be satisfied with what? Oxygen, because of divalent atom. Next, above plane, what is the group is there? OH is there. So we have to be say that the product is nothing but acetic acid. That means you are getting carboxylic acid, and you suppose here, see here, it contains how many carbons? 2 carbon. But initial molecule is what? Isopropyl alcohol. It contains how many carbon? 3 carbon. एक बार दो भी example consider कीजिए. Primary alcohols upon oxidation gives aldehyde, again which upon oxidation gives carboxylic acids, but carboxylic acids, they should contain equal number of carbons with respect to primary alcohol. Example, ethyl alcohol gives acetic acid, both are having 2 carbon. But in case of secondary upon oxidation finally gives carboxylic acid. So secondary alcohol, each example, isopropyl alcohol, how many carbons are there? 3 carbon. But in final product acetic acid, how many carbons are there? 2 carbons are there. So from primary we will get the equal number of carbon of carboxylic acid, but from secondary we are getting less number of carbons of what? Beta? Carboxylic acids. Good. Let us go for tertiary. I hope this is important, for very important for objective point of view. Tertiary, oxidation of tertiary alcohols. So just now I told you before 10 minutes, tertiary alcohols do not undergo oxidation with PCC and PDC. Yes or no beta? Because of due to reason is absence of tertiary hydrogen atom. But under drastic conditions, under vigorous condition, tertiary alcohols they can undergo oxidation. So what is the special condition? अपन यहाँ पर discuss करेंगे. Right. Tertiary alcohols they undergo oxidation only under which condition beta? Vigorous condition, or we can say drastic condition. Good. So let us go for directly formula. CH3 bonded to C. Above plane is nothing but CH3, and below plane is nothing but CH3 bonded to OH. Which alcohol? Tertiary alcohol, and the name is nothing but tertiary butyl alcohol. Now such tertiary butyl alcohol, upon heating it, I told you under vigorous and drastic conditions only, means by using special condition. So the special reagent is upon heating or treatment with concentrated nitric acid. It can be used as oxidizing agent. Upon heating with concentrated nitric acid, OH connected is alpha, alpha adjacent is beta. From beta we are going to remove the H, and from alpha we are going to remove the OH, and they goes to be eliminated in the form of water molecule. Right. Let us go for product. CH3 bonded to C. Above plane CH3 I am going to write as it is. Below plane from beta we removed 1 hydrogen, means we have to be write the product is nothing but double bond CH2. नहीं तो अपन right side भी लिख सकते हैं as it is. So this is the product you are getting. This is nothing but alkene. Tertiary alcohols upon heating with concentrated nitric acid gives a product is nothing but alkene. Now that alkene again undergo oxidation. Alkene upon oxidation by using 4 moles of oxygen. Again, we have to break the double bond. Free C we have to be removed in the form of CO2, and H2 we have to be removed in the form of H2O. So total 3 oxygens utilized currently, remaining is only 1 oxygen given to central carbon. So the product is CH3 bonded to C, double bond O. Once again, CH3 bonded to C. To that central C we are giving another free oxygen, nothing but we are getting double bond O, and it connected to what is the group beta? CH3 group. So you are getting the product is nothing but again what? Acetone. Again this acetone, see here also we are getting acetone now beta. Acetone changes into enol form. Enol upon oxidation gives carboxylic acid. Here also same thing, acetone can be changes into enol. Again that enol undergo oxidation with 4 moles of oxygen, and we are getting the product is nothing but carboxylic acid, CH3COOH. Again here also byproducts are nothing but CO2 and H2. So what is the final product you are getting beta? Acetic acid. Just once check out here, tertiary butyl alcohol, it contains total number of carbons are 4. But in acetic acid, how many carbons are there? 2 carbons are there. Right. Finally, I am going to touch you the concept. Primary alcohols upon oxidation gives aldehydes. Again upon oxidation gives finally carboxylic acids. Secondary alcohols upon oxidation with KMnO4 or K2Cr2O7 gives ketones. Again finally forms the carboxylic acids. Secondary alcohols, they do not undergo oxidation easily due to absence of tertiary hydrogen atom, but under vigorous conditions and special conditions, or we can say under drastic conditions, they will undergo oxidation with concentrated HNO3, and they will changes into the finally respective carboxylic acid. But the difference is only one thing: primary alcohols upon oxidation finally gives carboxylic acids. They are having equal number of carbon. Secondary alcohols also finally giving carboxylic acids, but carboxylic acids are having less number of carbons. And tertiary alcohols again finally upon oxidation gives carboxylic acid. Again here also same thing, less number of carbon. Primary to carboxylic acid equal number. Secondary to carboxylic acid less number of carbon. Tertiary to carboxylic acid again same thing, less number of carbons. I hope you understand the story. So in today's class we have studied only about 2 things. One is oxidation of alcohols, one with PCC, PDC and CrO3, and one more is oxidation with acidified KMnO4 and K2Cr2O7. In tomorrow's class, all the list of oxidizing agents we are going to be discussed. I will give you better. Okay, na? Right.